tax revenue base. Zombo RDC falls planned demonstrations over the poor status of roads. And Tero District farmers empowered with beehives for apiary farming. This and more in the NILE CAST News Bulletin.
It's the 25th of October 2023 and you're most welcome to the NILE CAST only on West Nile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. Following the planned demonstration on the road network crisis in Zombo District, which was to take place today on the 25th of October 2023 within the district, the Zombo District Resident District Commissioner, Right Lieutenant Colonel Pius Alitema has vowed to continuously deploy security officers to quell the angry residents. Alfred Jawok reports.
In an interview with West Nile TV this afternoon, the Resident District Commissioner Zombo District alleges that the organizers did not co-opt him and the objective of the demonstration to disorganize the peace and security in the NRM Stronghold District. He added that the organizers of the demonstration could have opted for a better way forward rather than a demonstration. He further expressed that the organizers did not follow the guidelines from the Ministry of Internal Affairs, probably the Office of Inspector General of Police, IGP.
So we heard of this issue in the social media. There was no official communication to any of us until around the 16th of this month, when I saw a document which did not look really official on my desk, informing me of a demonstration. It is illegal. Why is it illegal? Because we gave them opportunity to legalize it and they refused to take it. They decided to go ahead and they said, we shall go ahead and demonstrate, which is not the right procedure. Demonstrations procedures are laid down very clearly in the regulations of crowd control and management under Ministry of Internal Affairs. And it is only the Inspector General of Police who grants permission for a demonstration to take place in any part of Uganda. And they were asking us, we thought we had written to the RDC. No, the RDC has no authority to grant a demonstration anywhere in this country. No RDC has that power. So we advise them, please quickly write to the IGP, maybe within 3-4 days, you may get a response. So these representatives told us no, they are not sure they will. So they decided that we shall postpone this demonstration until a later time when clarity has been sought and permission granted, then they will come back to us.
Early in the day, Sam Rutumio, the team leader of the organizers of the demonstration, insisted that the demonstrations will go on, but security officers dispersed them at one of the hotels in Paida Town Council after detectives from RDC's office stormed them over the matter. Rutumio is optimistic that the demonstrations will continue amidst security deployment.
Right now we are very ready and we are in, as we talk now, we are already in the district, we are in Paida and we are about to begin our work. And as you know, this peaceful demonstration did not begin today. The preparation began some 2 months back. From just a discussion, we went ahead to form committees, we went ahead to form different people to handle different departments. And right now, as we talk, we are very ready. I'm really appreciating the police and the military. I see they have done a very good job by deploying for us enough security. So we want to appreciate them and we want to assure them we are very ready. We are very ready to work peacefully without causing any havoc, without causing any bad thing to anyone. We are not hindering business, we are not closing the road, we are not blocking anybody from accessing what they want. But what I need to tell everyone who is listening to us, the whole Zombo is ready. The youths are ready, the farmers are ready, the business people are ready, the border, every walk of life we are ready.
Sunday Ukirwot, the district mobilizer of the demonstrators, expressed his disappointment over security personnel who oppressed the demonstrators.
My plan is that, even our plan as the people of Zombo is that after this demonstration, if the government listens to us and did what even promised several times that it's going to turn up the road, there's nothing else, we're just going to appreciate him. But if he didn't do that, we are going to continue writing a petition. We are going to petition the government because we as the people of Zombo, we have voted for the government and we love the government. We cannot even run away from this government. None other than him giving us what we demand for as a service delivery. We are seeing other districts, all part of Uganda. The roads are very good, but if you see the one of Zombo District, as if we are not in this country. So after this one, I hope if the government can work on our roads, there's nothing much. But if we didn't do that, we are going to continue with our petition.
The planned demonstrations, dubbed as Zombo Roads Matter, is headed by some concerned youths in Greater Nebi with an objectives to ask government to tarmac Nebi Goli Paida Warvura roads, which has been a death trap to road users due to appalling condition of the roads. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories, various stakeholders on the 24th of October 2023 gathered to discuss and plan the Iva Division's 2024-2025 financial budget. Most of the stakeholders are advocating for the widening of the tax base for local revenues. Farish Majid has more.
As mandated where the local governments have to plan for their budgets before the next financial year, Iva Division in Arua City yesterday sat in a consultative meeting to discuss for the 2024-2025 financial year budget. The meeting that took place at Arua Core Primary Teachers College attracted various stakeholders, among whom included the political leadership, technocrats, the clergy, the private sector players, among others. Angudube Manuel, the town clerk Iva Division, says unlike the previous consultative meetings, this one focused more of a program-based planning approach rather than the sector-based approach, as he appreciates all those that turned up for the event.
I'm glad that a number of stakeholders, including the private sector, and other development partners, the local NGOs, the academia, and Abizadri were here to give us their input. And this time around, we moved away from the sector-based planning approach to program-based planning approach, where we had a number of discussions from the various groups and they were able to give us their input. So it has been generally fruitful discussions to inform our budget for next financial year.
Okay. Wadrisam Nyakwa, the Mayor of Arua City Division, stressed the issue of low incomes among the locals as he appealed to the leaders to venture into sensitizing the locals to indulge into production.
Our people still have low incomes. The people that you are leading in your various wards, the people of whom I am the mayor, the people for whom you are the town clerk, for whom you are the RCC, for whom you are the DPC, the people that are our subjects, many still have low incomes. Therefore, we cannot achieve the target of fully monetizing the economy if the people have low incomes. We cannot achieve that if the people are eating at their homes through a store. secure. So it is my humble request to you that you need to intensify on mobilizing our people to go into full-fledged production.
Director about Trinity Caesar, the President of the ROC Development Forum calls for digitalization in the tax collection process so as to widen the tax base and avoid leakages.
Technology. Revenue collection manually cannot get it. IRAS has helped us to close so many leakages. And still, there's still some staff we are aware they are still trying to compromise. We must embrace digital transition and adopt fully. And that's what will enable us to trade beyond the natural barriers that we're able to see.
Naiga Jane, the revenue officer for Iva Division, urged the masses to fulfill their tax obligations so as to attain improvement in service delivery.
Where do we get all these local revenues? These local revenues obtained, it's us. It's us, the community, the entities, where we are generating these local revenues. So this one calls for unity and cooperation among ourselves. I believe most of us have been engaged in various businesses. Which businesses needs our support, equal also we need your support. Without us as the community, we cannot be also to provide the services which have been mentioned. As a local government, we are like a lead to see that everything is put in the rightful place. That's why you see establishment of offices in various jurisdictions. So this one calls for local revenue, which is key for enhancing the services which have been mentioned earlier on here.
The division received indicative planning figures from Arua City. They also expect to collect about 1.2 billion in local revenues, 283 million for ex gratia for honorable councillors, and conditional grant of 180 million, among others totaling to 2.2 billion. Farish Majid, reporting for West Nile TV, NILE CAST.
And more in our stories, over 300 farmers from the different sub-counties of Tero District have received a total of 300 beehives for apiary farming at Tero District headquarters under the theme, Restoring and Conserving Ecosystems for Improved Community Livelihoods. Take a look.
Over 300 farmers from the different sub-counties of Tero District have received a total of 300 beehives for apiary farming at Tero District headquarters under the theme Restoring and Conserving Ecosystem for Improved Community Livelihoods. This event was graced by the Tero District local government officials, representatives from the consortium of development partners, the beneficiaries, and the local community. Mugula George, the beekeeping expert and facilitator, stated that this project is one of the interventions that has improved the livelihoods of the local communities.
Looking at this project of beekeeping, it's one of the low-cost projects. You invest once and the returns are big. You actually put in less effort. Unlike other projects where you have to provide food, you have to provide fertilizers, you have to provide almost everything. But this one is nature-based. It's given by God. The bees will come, they give you the honey, you simply maintain the hive, control the pests, and the ant. This is one of the interventions that has been proved in most of the areas that has actually changed people's lives. Once you want to go commercial, you need a minimum of 50 beehives, whether local or improved. You can earn at least 8 million per month.
Today we have given 300 beehives. The expert has mentioned that you can collect about 40 kilograms of honey in each beehive every year, which means we can produce more than 10 tons of honey in the beehives that we are providing today. If you do that, then you have an opportunity to raise money. You can calculate that's more than 100 million that you have put into the community in the future. We have also used experts who are going to train our communities, build the capacity so that they are able to produce good products from honey. We have also put in a process a system for the value chain. In honey you can get many things. Honey or bodies, you can get venom, you can get all the things that have been talked about. And we have got experts that are going to train our communities on how to harvest these materials so that you don't only get money from honey, but you can also get money from other products. Bees are not only for giving honey. Bees are one of the most important insects in our ecosystem. Unless we have bees in our environment, we can't produce food. You can't have beans, you can't have bees, you can't have groundnuts, you can't have coffee. So what we are doing is, yes, we want to give direct income, but we're also trying to improve ecosystem services within the environment. So the idea is, whereas we receive our friends that we call refugees, but they should not hurt the host community.
The LC5 chairperson for Tero District, Honorable Saka Wilfred, appealed to the consortium of partners to take these initiatives to the schools in order to empower the next generations.
I want to request that we extend this project to schools. The environment clubs in schools, we need now to start investing in the younger generation. Our generation is spoiled. We are better off training our children now to take it up from us and take it up meaningfully. Our relationship with the environment is very symbiotic, and those of you who are going to benefit from the beehives, you have a lot of work to do. Don't just rely on the trees that have been planted. The bees need flower in order to give you honey. We're not going to rely on the trees which are planted alone. Your home states should also be carrying planted trees that are growing. Environmental conservation is concurrent with livelihoods. Bee House, I want to request that you come closer. You have a duty to build capacity within Tero. And for your information, Tero is the youngest district, alright. There are some factors that we want to rely on and make this place a destination for all partners who would want to achieve.
I really want to appreciate and thank our partners for the good work done. Why? Because we're all aware of late that the environment has been greatly affected in Uganda. But I think the only way to go to see that the message we are passing to the community out there, we shall achieve when we then bring an alternative for the community to see how to survive a life. And I want to really report to you, ED, much as the other day the presidential directive came. Of course, whereas the district leaders are fully enforcing it, that the environment in Tero will not be degraded so much. But we have not given a full alternative. But now when you come like this, you have energized us by saying, no, the only way to go how to survive as a family, as an individual, is when we embrace the beehive and we make sure that it helps us not to destroy the environment.
300 farmers in Tero District have received apiary training with beekeeping equipment donated by the Consortium of Development Partners funded by the European Union. This project is providing education and support about all things beekeeping related to small-time farmers across Tero District with the aim of empowering the local communities to generate income while conserving the environment. Peace Oshaki, Okomoringa Christine, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And more in our stories. As we come closer to the end of the year 2023, the Uganda Communications Commission, UCC, has come out to openly donate smartphones to each household in Zombo Town Council, Zombo District, as a way to empower them with economic priorities for agricultural activities. Take a look.
According to James Pango, Manager, Uganda Communications Commission, UCC, their main focus is in the line with the government strategic development plan, including the parish development model, infrastructure, and advocacy for farmers in rural areas. He added that the Abibarem is the first village in Uganda to pilot the project.
The Uganda Communications Commission has a mandate under the Universal Service and Access Fund to promote inclusion of ICT, specifically looking at underserved areas and communities. Previously, it was called the Rural Communications Development Fund, and it has done work under 4 strategy cycles. We've been doing a lot of work in schools, providing computer laboratories to schools. We have worked with hospitals, government hospitals. We have done ICT trainings, and also we have expanded connectivity in rural communities. This particular project came to fill in a final gap. Once you have connectivity, how else do you stimulate demand? So connectivity is the supply, the infrastructure is there, the coverage and the networks are there, but how do you boost consumption of the services?
Naftali Ochamagiu, chairperson Local Council 3, Zombo Town Council, joins the rest of his members to welcome the donation. Ochamagiu is optimistic that the smartphones will connect farmers to National Authority for other opportunities for their products from Zombo District.
These phones were given so that they share a lot of information with other people. This is a great achievement because information is power. I now don't doubt information coming from Abibarem cell. I also advised the beneficiaries to now behave correctly and give information which we shall not doubt.
Many residents, especially the women in Abibarem cells, have expressed their excitement over the donation of smartphones, saying it has come timely since communication network has been their biggest challenge, particularly during rainy seasons.
Mani keto koda nyonga wiya bedo koda nyonga ot pide ke goyi mako po wot kudi poto me wot kudu kamoko shipar mako pe wot e bedi ot tie simu mi ot mako po ti kudu kupin ma po be kanena shalma ratio simu eni.
Zombo Resident District Commissioner Lieutenant Colonel Pius Aletema, who was the chief guest, urged the beneficiaries to make good use of the smartphones for its purpose. He warned them against using the smartphones to post pornographic videos on social media.
Village members of Abibarem in Zombo Town Council have each received a digital phone, and this has been supplied by BATCOM under Uganda Communications Commission. So we want to thank the UCC for coming at such an appropriate time. This is a big shock for the villagers to all go with, very expensive digital equipment to their homes. So these will be digital phones to be used as a household, not for moving around with. So I believe it will help us a lot in gathering data, to help us a lot in information, to help us a lot in PDM especially, where now we shall closely follow the activities of PDM. So we thank UCC for this initiative, and we thank them for picking of all villages in the whole country, for picking Abibarem village, Zombo Town Council, Zombo District.
Over 170 tablet phones were donated by Uganda Communications Commission, UCC, to each household in Abibarimsel, Zombotan Council, Zombo District. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And viewer, that marks the end of the NILE